Hello. Today we'll be going over etiquette and varied situations. We'll explain etiquette and varied interview situations. The examples of each interview will be performed so that you, as the viewer, will have a better understanding of etiquette in your next interview. The interviews we'll be going over is career fair, group, panel, phone, and virtual. And at the end of this video, we hope that you have a better understanding for your next interview.
A career fair is an opportunity for a company to meet new potential employer candidates while simultaneously giving job seekers a place to meet a big amount of employers. Before a career fair, know what opportunities are available for that company. Know what you are planning on seeing in an interview. Plan on bringing a resume so the company has the background information on you. Make sure you're well groomed before. During the career fair interview, make sure you have a good attitude. Show them that you want the job. Make sure you provide plenty of eye contact. Begin the interview with a firm handshake, but not too firm. After the career fair interview, always say thank you for the opportunity and their time. Make sure you ask the interviewer what his best follow-up method is to make sure you get some feedback after the interview.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Great. Here's my resume for you.
Awesome, thank you. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to be here at a career fair and excited to see you as a company partner in Gamble.
Also, we're good. It's happy to meet you, and we just want to ask you a few questions to see what your interests are.
For sure.
This company. How did you find out about our company?
Well, I found out by my friend. He gave me a listing of the career fair companies that were on the list. And when I saw Procter & Gamble, it caught my eye, so I brought you my resume.
Awesome, thank you. But what makes you more interested in this company?
Procter & Gamble? The leadership positions in particular. Y'all have a great leadership program, the way you develop from within, and I really want to be a part of that.
Awesome, thank you. That's about enough all we have for today, but I'll give you a call back and we'll give you an email if you think that should be a good candidate for us.
Okay, great. And what's the best contact method for y'all?
Either email or you'll find the phone number on the website.
Okay, great. Thank you.
No problem.
Group interviews allow companies to observe how potential employees interact as a team. Multiple candidates are brought into one room and interviewed at the same time. Before you come, you should prepare questions by researching the company. Like the career fair, it is important to stand out, so show up early and conversate with other candidates. This shows your social skills. During the interview, ensure that you sit up straight. This displays confidence and readiness for the Q&A sessions. Be sure to include others. And there will be a lot of candidates. Companies like to see when you go out of your way to hear someone's opinion. But most importantly, be yourself. The interviewers are experienced and able to pick out when someone's overdoing it. Lastly, show your appreciation to other candidates and interviewers by giving them a firm handshake and lasting words.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? It's good to meet you.
Take a seat. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Been better.
So we just want to ask you a couple of questions as y'all get an understanding of how y'all feel and why you will be at this job.
Okay.
So what leadership positions have you had that qualify you for this position?
I've had managerial experience at quite a few restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic. So I feel like I'm quite fit for this job. What about y'all? Oh, okay.
That's nice.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Good to hear.
Well, that'll be all. So thank y'all. Thank you for your time, and we'll call you back and let y'all know we see y'all as good candidates for the shop.
Thank you.
No problem. You have a
Good
good
to
day.
meet you. It's good to meet you.
Panel interviews roll over from the larger group interview. With panel interviews, you are the only candidate in a room being asked multiple questions. First impressions are everything here, so walk in confident, make eye contact while giving them a firm handshake and a warm welcome. During the interview, stay calm and collected. Sit up straight and confident so you're prepared for questions. Now, when answering a question, answer that initial question to the person who delivered it. Then pan over the interviewers and come back to finalize your answer with the person who originally asked it. The idea is to come in with questions you assembled beforehand to show interest and initiative. Lastly, leave a lasting impact. Give them your card or information. shake their hand, and make sure that they know you appreciate their time.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, you done doing that?
Good. How you doing, man? How you doing, sir?
So we just want to ask you a few questions today. So, what experiences do you have before this job that make you fit for this opportunity?
Well, yes, sir. I've had a couple of managerial positions as well as I've been able to be over a couple of people as well as shifts and different like that. So I think that these different things have allowed me to gain leadership position and experience that I'll be able to qualify this position very well.
Okay. All right. Do you have a question?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Well, I feel that in a couple of years, I hope to be in a corporate position, and I'm hoping that by that point, I'll have enough experience that I'll be able to help develop other people that are under me and actually help better the company.
Okay. Do you have a question? No? All right. Well, yeah, that's all we needed to ask you today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll follow up with you soon.
Yes, sir. So thank you.
A virtual interview is used by many companies as a method of pre-screen and final selection, in a situation where a face-to-face meeting is either unneeded or very difficult. Before, ensure that your computer and hardware is functioning properly, and you have resume and information on hand. During the interview, ensure that you're dressed properly since the interviewer will still be able to see you. Make sure you have polite and pleasant tone since they'll be able to hear you, and make sure you make virtual eye contact. This might mean that you have to make eye contact with the webcam instead of the computer screen itself. After, ensure that you thank them for the opportunity to apply. Ensure that you use this opportunity to leave a lasting impression on the interview.
There we go. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
So, yeah, we just have a few questions for you here today. So, what educational experiences do you have fit for this job?
For sure. Well, I did get my mechanical engineering degree from Ole Miss. During that time, I did a few internships, and that allowed me to get a better feel of industrial companies like yourself and to get a feel of what it's like to be on the line.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, Ole Miss is a great school. Hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy.
That's all I had to say today. We'll catch up with you soon and let you know.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
A phone interview is a method used by many companies and organizations to pre-screen potential employees before choosing a candidate, or as an interview before the final selection. Before, ensure that your voice was professional. You have a list of companies or businesses you apply to and pertinent information. This allows you to quickly reference who is calling and important information about the organization in order to prevent the question of who is this. This can either be seen as rude or show lack of preparation, which are both negative marks against you. Ensure that you're in a quiet place away from noises or distractions. Make sure you're eating before or wait till after the interview if it's at a pre-scheduled time. Sitting up straight and smiling during the interview is important. This can be heard in the tone of your voice, which is important since the interviewer cannot see your face and relies heavily on your tone. It is preferred that you have pen and paper to write down any important information or notes. The use of a computer causes the clacking of keys can be seen as rude during interviews. After, ensure that you thank the interviewer for the time and the opportunity to apply for this job.
Hello, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing all right.
All right, I'd just like to ask you a couple of questions.
All right.
So, first of all, what experience have you had in this field?
Well, first of all, I've worked at 3 various fast food chains as a cook. I worked at Burger King, McDonald's, and even Subway.
Okay, that sounds good. What made you interested in this company?
Made me interested. It's bigger and better than where I have been before. I want to be the best, nothing but the best.
All right, that sounds good. All right, that's about all we have time for today. Thank you for answering those questions for me, and we'll give you a call back if we find that you meet our requirements.
All right, thank you for your time and consideration of myself. Thank
No
you.
problem. Have a good day.
I hope all this information we have spoken about today showed you the proper interview etiquette. And the information will hopefully help you land a future job. Come to the interview with a good attitude and well dressed. Be patient and polite, and finally thank the interviewers for their time.
Thank you for your patience in watching this video.